Good evening everyone, welcome back to RDYUP. I'm Anto Houghton and I'm joined by our trusty...
I am Dream. Hello everyone, how's it going tonight? Me and Anto will be your casters for this evening in one of our last games of the group stage. It's coming to a close now. We've got one more game tomorrow. This is a very important game for SnakeByte. They need this to go through to the playoffs. It would only be to the lower bracket, but still it would give them a chance. I'm winning our prize pool for this season. SnakeByte will take the knife, so this means they will get their side choice. Not always, you know, priority for teams. If you lose it, it's not a big deal, but it can give you a little bit of momentum going forward.
Yeah, I think this is basically it's Incendiary have already secured themselves a third spot in the in their group,
Yeah.
which would start them in the lower half of the bracket. SnakeByte need to win this to secure themselves I think they would get the third spot over Incendiary. By the way, the points
So it's
are...
close. This is Division 2, I want to say. Is it Division?
Not sure.
I'm not too sure about that either. I think it's either Division 2 or 1, because I don't think because we had the last game of Division 4 last game.
Right, okay, yeah. That makes
and
sense.
The last game of Division 3 is tomorrow, so it leaves two options.
Yeah.
We will go live for the first pistol, although SnakeByteGaming starting on the CT side. I've spoken 2 flashes onto XTR. Incendiary Esports going for the 2 sets of utility. 2 smokes, 3 flashes, and a grenade. I see this quite often on the T side. Not many people choose to go for the utility. They maybe just get 1 set. It's going to be a straight up B rush, but SnakeByte have, well, pretty much counted this perfectly as they send 4 players down mid. Take down 3 players. Focus. Going massive for his team. 1 kill does go back onto the CT side, but the problem is they have a 2-man advantage right now. Nano and Sight to try and stop SnakeByte from claiming the first round. They've got themselves in some good positions here. Holding off the Druids at the time. Nano going to find a kill with XG up. 3 versus 2 right now. SnakeByte can't fight alone. Focus is going to find a 4th for the round. Possibly an ace for him on the board. And Justice will deny that. But still a great round from SnakeByte. Perfectly countering the B rush of Incendiary Esports.
That was an absolute train that came down mid there from SnakeByte. Yeah, that... You don't see that too often, and it actually worked perfectly. I think, was it Sands was totally unaware of what just happened to his teammate that got ploughed down at the bottom mid and just stood there with a smoke in his hand.
I mean, there's no way you expect 4 players to push down like that. And that's the problem for going for something like a fast play. You deny your information towards the other side of the map. And well, SnakeByte abused that perfectly. He may have been watching some demos of Incendiary Esports, possibly. Can always be helpful. Now, obviously Incendiary 2 get the bomb down, so they will be able to just go for an eco this round, maybe get a couple upgraded pistols, is what they've done, a couple flashes as well. I would like people to start prioritising utility on the ecos instead of upgraded pistols. Try and just sort of get that bomb plant. It's more important than just finding, you know, maybe 1 or 2 frags. You really need to get at least 3 frags to do any damage. Obviously 2 is not anything to just go over, but still, utility is more important on these eco rounds. Get a smoke, maybe smoke off CT here, but unfortunately they won't be able to do that. Focus just holding his molly out, waiting for the rush to come in, possibly. Having his teammate spot it from the coffin angle. Good setup towards B here now. As it looks like he's going to come in. Sands managed to cross before the Molotov, and he may be able to take down Focus. He will be able to. He's caught with his pants down, basically, and now the rat will come in. Leaves SDR alone. He's run out of ammo as well. The site has been taken. Ooh. Nearly getting the bomb down here. I'll just call him Line. That's what we'll call him. There's now Sight gonna find a shot onto Devon. 2 versus 3 make that. XTR is low HP though. The eco may have just been picked up. Can Justice do anything? He misses the Molotov, which is a problem. And another Glock kill along with the Eagle from Sight. That's an eco round won by Incendiary. Of limited utility, and they didn't even have full upgraded pistols. It was 2 kills with the Glock. That's unheard of.
That was, I think that was just aggression caught SnakeByte out. They had pretty much, you know, a textbook setup on that B site. They had the crossfire, they had the utility ready, but Incendiary just charged through. They just ploughed down like SnakeByte just done to them the round before.
I think Zestia needs to play a bit of a more aggressive angle, maybe towards the first Orange's angle, like he is now, except just not on top of it, so he can spot early for that Molotov. The problem with their coffins is you can shoulder peek, but they could already be up, basically next to the site before you see them. And he just let Focus pretty much down there, and Focus, he managed to get the Molotov in, which separates a couple of the players, but still he's caught with his knife out, the Glock coming in, I believe it was, I'm not sure who got the kill onto him. But anyways, now Incendiary Esports on the full buy here. SnakeByte not choosing to fully force into this. A couple of players may have overbought. Seems like Focus investing fully into this round. Maybe feeling it after that first pistol round, but that's got to be quite demotivating after getting such a dominant stomp in the pistol round and just losing it in that fashion. SnakeByte need this win as well. They need every round they can get. I believe they can win by, is it any margin? There's no sort of round particularly they just need to get the 3 points.
Yeah, they just need the points.
Okay. So there's not too much wrong on losing these rounds, they just need to make sure they close it out at the end. Focus, unfortunately, not able to find anything there. He does get one, but his teammate Devsham. Focus and Justice going to go down as well. I think it's actually Zestio was his teammate towards B, he just fell off. Oh, Sand going to ruin the head of XTR as well.
Fairly easy round there from Incendiary.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't expect much from SnakeByte there. They couldn't pull a trade force rate. They didn't invest that much of the round. I think Focus definitely up in putting too much into the round though, considering how much his teammates put in. Everyone had at least 1k left in the bank, and he just brought down immediately to armor and PT50. So maybe a bit of miscommunication going on for the CT side. Maybe in a bit of disarray after that round from Incendiary. Incendiary will try to keep the streak going as they pick up a second round.
The pressure really is on for SnakeByte. Like, this is a make or break game. Incendiary, they just need to play it out. It's more for reputation and pride.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would be great for Incendiary if they could get a better seed going into the lower bracket. But they are committed to that lower bracket now. It's more of a fight to get through. Even if they get to the final, the people who get through the upper bracket will have that map advantage. There's not a full eco out from SnakeByte. Zesty, having saved last round, is able to have his armor and PT50 along with one flash. I'd like to see them do something off this flash, maybe sit all in brackets and then just wait for the grenade to come out. A great flash for there from Psych. Zesty not able to turn around for it. She's going to hold steady on this angle, hoping that maybe someone over aggresses from Incendiary. Sneaking up now, Zesty. Will he find anything here? Oh, Psych and Sand getting aggressive. Oh, there we go. The peak coming out from Zesty. Not cause a rotate from anyone. SnakeByte seems like XTR making his way. But there, Justice taking down line in apps.
CZ just showing its power. It's so strong in this meta at the moment. It just swings these rounds about.
Yeah, it can be. Well, I'd say it's the most powerful pistol other than the Deagle at the moment. Ever since the nerfs of the Tech 9 and the partial nerf of the P250. Can Zesty make this P250 work though? The only problem with the CZ is it's only good for a couple kills really. The bomb will go down, 5 versus 4 man advantage is SnakeByte, but I can't see them getting back in. There's a couple bits of utility left for this T side as well. Starting to expend it now though.
Yeah, the banana's totally lost as well, so they're only retaking in from sort of 2 choke points. Sand going huge here with that op.
Yeah, just a funnel for these AK players. The AWP does get put down, but Psych, he'll be able to pick it up. Now, what will Incendiary trying to do here? Will SnakeByte maybe possibly go aggressive? We'll have to see. If SnakeByte really have been watching the demo like I possibly suggested, they may have an idea of what Incendiary may want to do on this round. XTR looks like he's just going to hold the wide angle, or possibly for someone trying to swing into Mexico. It's very dangerous for the CT side on this map to peek straight into middle. That's why you normally see it not maybe go towards the top of that banana. Can be a much better point to try and find a frag, especially if you've got a good spawn. Sand going to find Devsham. Nice pick there. Zesty, he's able to trade it back, bring it into a 4 versus 4 again. Low HP on him though, and he's stuck. out. Not going to blind anyone, no, but still a lot of damage done to Sand. There we go.
That was the right play there, but Sand just went huge. Managed to find the face of him with the ult.
That flash was way too deep from focus, unfortunately. He threw it basically at his legs. It needed to pop just sort of in front of him. And now, 2 players on the A side here from SnakeByte. Their best case situation at the moment, really. The problem is, if Incendiary trade this out effectively, they would be able to get it back just into a 1 versus 1. That smoke may keep a couple of these 2 players here on the A site. That's exactly what it was meant to do. So the rotates come in, that will leave focus. He really should just play for the retake here. No need to go in all willy-nilly. He has played a very aggressive angle though, but he's not able to find the frag, and that's a problem. XR, oh, he is able to find the frag though, through that gap in the CT smoke. Trying to be abused there by Line. As now the impending retake is about to be upon us. Only 1 flash available for Justice. And he hasn't really used that effectively. That was just a throwaway grenade. He really should have used that to try and get himself into the site. Oh, Justice. He's going to take the wide swing. And now that leaves XTR in a 1 versus 2. And it won't happen as the crossfire is perfect for Incendiary. They claim a 4th round.
I think you called it right at the start of that B push there. Like, focus shouldn't be playing so aggressive. Just play the retake, let them get in the site and work with your teammates. You had more to retake it with together.
It was just unnecessary, really. Focus, hoping that maybe he could just find a frag and get it away. It was looking good on the Steppo, but unfortunately he's not able to find it. Sand there with the AWP. 7 and 4 for the man right now. 5 and 1 for Nano. Sand just claimed the top spot in his team as he finds another kill onto XTR, the AWP from SnakeByte. Unfortunately, no AWP available for SnakeByte. SnakeByte is a team we've seen in a couple seasons now in UK minors, in RDYUP. I think they've been in at least sort of 2 seasons of UK minors, and obviously this season of RDYUP. A team that's been around this sort of amateur scene for quite a while now.
Yeah, XTR, I think he's been part of the UK scene for like 10 years, if I'm right. He's been about for a long time.
Recently was at Epic 22 under the RDYUP name. Didn't do too bad really, but unfortunately the teams that outclassed them a little bit. I'm not sure this is the same roster as well. SnakeByte in all iterations. It's been here for quite a while. The name has been here for a while anyway. It's now 3 versus 5. Looks like it's just going to be exits from the CTs. Zesty not able to find anything. Focus, he's going to fall as well. Will they check Dev? I'm not sure they will. Looks like they're trying to clear it. A wide swing. It's the headshot as well. Incendiary Esports 5-1. SnakeByte need to start getting themselves back into it now.
Incendiary Esports are really hitting their shots right now. They're looking crisp. SnakeByte, I don't know if it's the nerves in SnakeByte, but I've seen a few of them whiff some shots that they really shouldn't have missed. This is a really important round for them now. It's another full bite. It's their opportunity to start clawing back this game.
Yeah. Boost coming out into Porch. 3 players at the top of Banana, but it's going to be a fast 8 run. No one even checking short there. 1 kill going the way of Justice. The trade coming in effectively, and that always favours the T side as they look to wrap around towards A. Well, they look to, but the push coming out from bottom Banana now. Zesty is able to find 2, but unfortunately gets way too aggressive there after his teammate dies. But again, it looks like Incendiary. They're going to make their way towards A here, and that leaves XTR of the AWP in the position he is in at the moment as well. He's good for maybe 1 kill here, and Nano definitely heard that shot as well. Or will they check XTR? If they drop before checking this angle, that's going to be a problem, because you'll be able to hear it and possibly hide in Porch. But no, they're not going to drop before checking it. And XTR, a massive mistake there from him, just zoomed in on 1 angle, just it's cone filtered towards the mid. Now it leaves Dev in a 1 versus 2. Some utility is available for him if he wants to flush it out, but Grave, not a position that's often checked, but Nano shooting a little bit too early. That Molotov, though, still going to go into pit, even he just... I'm not sure he heard, actually, where Nano is. He's not going to, and the crossfire is great from Incendiary. Again, the overextension from the SnakeByte side. The overconfidence in some of the situations has been their downfall.
Yeah, we see James Bond coming out from Devan. XTR like you said, overextending it. You should have held that pit area. It's like the most common area to hold in the site. If you secure that, you basically got the site, at least for the retake, and giving that up was a massive mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, it's either you need to be in a more conservative position in the situation at least anyway, that is. And Justice has literally just stood in the Molotov. Okay, it's definitely 2 kills in this round. Side can help out as well. The 5-man banana push not going to work out. I mean, if you're going to do something like that, you might as well have a flash with you. You had enough money, certainly, so... It's just rounds like that, they don't really think of the big picture. Maybe you get a couple kills there, keep the economy low, but they're not able to. As Incendiary, they take a 7th round.
Double op setup now coming from SnakeByte. They're obviously trying to mix it up, trying to make some changes to the play. XTR going for a bit of aggression.
Again, the counter flash from Incendiary Esports. They seem to throw that on mid a lot. Just making sure that XTR can't find these picks. They seem to be neutralising well there.
Massive nade and tag there from Focus.
Yeah, I don't know if that was spectator. Like, you know, you can see more on the spectate. But Focus looked like he was staring right at them. Just didn't shoot. He did manage to get one though, but he is separated from their sight now. That's not where you really want to be with an AWP. He's not even listening to what's happening around him. He does manage to find one before Nano can take him down. Zesty taken down line as well. Zesty just needs to stay alive now. 4 versus 2. Oh, Sam, what a shot onto Zesty. Now trying to cover his... Nearly hits that through the CT smoke as well. As all 3 players are coming through CT, and that's really not what they want right now. They do have the utility to try and sort of stop these choke points from being a problem. But Sam with this AWP, he could be huge, and SnakeByte, they need to clear every single angle. XCR has been found. Nano, he needed to get taken down to Justice. He served his own sort of justice there. The bomb, someone needs to defuse the bomb. Sam's just coming through the smoke, not able to find anything. Second round there for SnakeByte.
That was close. That was down to the wire there. It's SnakeByte seeming a bit, I don't know, the pressure is looking like it is on. They're panicking at the end there. Nice initial entries. Was it Zester? They're hiding in the smoke, managed to catch one out, pushing through CT, and then, like you said, they all were retaking it from that same choke point again. They weren't really using their utility, just lobbing it at them and praying for the best.
Yeah, and now double AWP set out for both sides. That's something we've seen. The double AWP will be neutralised already for SnakeByte. Focus trying to find those early picks, but unfortunately Sand, the better AWPer in the server. Some would say the best AWPer in the server right now, that's what I would say. And Sand, he picks up the AWP with Focus and throws it out of the map, making sure no one can recover it. Well, he just needs to keep himself alive. He's forced a 2-2 split from SnakeByte now. XTR going to boost up his teammates towards the CT boost, something we haven't seen from SnakeByte yet. And still, it's a problem to check that angle when you're trying to enter a site. Yeah. It's good to try and keep close to that smoke, I believe, in the CT smoke. You can try and cover yourself, but at best, you're hoping, you know, if you check the angle, you're open to so many other angles.
Cindy are playing this smart. They're just taking their time and trying to work some picks. They are going to commit to this B side. They'll bomb on its way.
Yeah. And now they've made their way into pools, or grill as some call it. Over towards A. Line is in a fantastic position to make sure that Dev can't find a single kill there. But Justice is available to trade. SD able to find one, but not able to drop off the boost. But still a man disadvantage for SnakeByte. XDR trying to push up with the AWP. Is able to find one. He just needs to try and keep himself alive while Justice rotates in. Justice has a flash as well. This is going to be important. Sand's gone off the angle, but has gone towards the CT, and I'm not sure Justice is going to be aware of that, but unfortunately missing the shot. Nano with the second AWP is going to get taken down by XCR. Sand will find him. Justice 1 versus 1, but Sand, the dominant AWPer in the server, he's just confirmed it there as he picks up the round for his team and makes sure that SnakeByte are reset.
He's hitting all the important shots this game, Sand. He's making the entries, he's holding the post plant position, winning the clutches. They need to shut this guy down quickly before he runs away with the game.
Yeah, they've had no real answers. So XCR is starting to pick up some frags in that round, but unfortunately just was not enough. Sand's just to be outcasting him in that regard. Now, So Esports look to make their way towards the B site, would be running to a stack, or at least they're sending 2 players. Seems to be just their default.
Yeah, just default setup. They've got the bombs on the spawn, trying to make their mind up where they're going to go. And they like to get a pick or two first, and then they'll decide where they're going. I'm hoping, my fingers are crossed right now, that Devin can find someone. He's on 0 to 9 now. His confidence is going to be absolutely shot if he doesn't start picking up some kills.
I mean, the game I played, the only game I played so far, I had 7 kills in the first half, and I wanted to kill myself, so I can only be how bad he's wanting. How bad he's feeling, I should say. That's now. Site gonna find the first kill, gonna find a second, and a third. The stack is not working out. Oh, the first kill for Dev.
Fantastic, Devin gets it in the end.
Justice over towards the B side, being a bit of a nuisance as well. If he finds this kill into Steffo, he may just put his team back into the round, but oh, that kill online, that was important there. And there we go, Steffo making sure that he won't fall victim. As it is 9-2. I think Dev might have whiffed him mid there, because I see a question mark out from line.
Oh.
So I'm guessing you didn't see it, so...
No, I missed that.
It'll be our little secret, we'll say. Unfortunately for him. But still, the game's not over yet for SnakeByte. They just need to get their heads back into the game. Letting these rounds go the way, though, with these double ecos is the smart move. You can't just go... After you start going down a few rounds, just forcing every round is really not the answer. You need to take it smart. You need to start thinking really. No, oh, Nano spamming there, nearly saving his teammate, but Dev picking up 2 kills this round.
Devin's finally woken up. Just doubled his score. Yeah, it's
free as well.
It's Incendiary really seems to have stepped up a notch. I remember watching some of the other games, and I don't remember them being this sort of crisp and sort of like drilled as they are right now, which is absolute disaster for SnakeByte. As this game really is, you know, probably one of the most important games. It's the most important game right now, because if they don't win it, they're out.
Yeah, they will not advance into playoffs.
Devin's at least going to get away with not only 2 kills this round, which is a nice boost in confidence, but he's going to get away with an AK as well, because it looks like they're not going to find him. They're not hunting too much.
It's not like his aim has been bad particularly. It's not like we've seen a case of that. In fact, in that round alone, he had some pretty nice shots. It just, you know, this type of game will happen where you just can't hit anything, or they just find you before you can really do anything. I need to make sure I turn off voice enable. As now SnakeByte, they look to buy up into this round. Not on max loss bonus. After that reset reset the economy as the term reset implies. XTR on the AWP again.
It's going for it again, is it?
Only 4 kills for him this game. So you want to see from the AWP. A fast smoke into short, a boost into porch again, on top of porch I should say. The Molotovs and smokes in Banana will shut anything out. They managed to make it past this Molotov up line. But Incendiary, they don't really seem to be throwing away their utility, whereas SnakeByte, they use a lot of it on the stop round. There we go, the first kill comes to XDR. Justice not going to find anything as well. Steffo with the double entry. Nano, he's going to make sure that A site is clear. Now pushing through. 2 remaining players are going to try and do something here, but the problem is there
was just a disaster on that A site. Justice just isn't in nerves. Like, that's the second time he's been boosted up, and he's just panic sprayed, and he didn't even connect one that round. He just needs to take his time, find the faces and take them out. Instead he's just holding mouse 1 and going wild, and then XTR misses the shot and they just charge him out. Don't even give him the opportunity to find anything. Or did he find? No, he didn't find anything, because the only kill was on line, as we're calling him, down at T stairs.
yeah, SnakeByte now.
The money's so strong on Incendiary as well now that
they will be able to buy out the rest of the half.
Yeah, they're set for the game now, and the SnakeByte with only 2 kills.
16,000.
Yeah, Steve-O not far off.
Yeah, I imagine. I mean, there's no real need to try and spread the economy out. Maybe get Sound to drop, because even if he does, Line has enough money to buy up. In fact, he has 5k after a full buy coming out, and that's not what you want to see. They just have not really done damage in the rounds they've lost. There's been a couple rounds, but...
Hey, check this Devin with the AWP.
Oh, and he's got a very good position into mid, but unfortunately Sand just not playing into it that round. Into the top of to the CT. Just to get him full blind, force him off the angle. Molotov now for him. The B side doesn't require that much utility to take. If you think about you only need 2 smokes and maybe 2 Molotovs.
Yep. Well, they're using it.
Right,
they've got a good setup here. They're Molotoving the whole site out. Look at that. Focus is just getting absolutely melted on that site.
Yeah, the entire right-hand side of that site, which is absolutely forced off. Now, Phillips able to find one. That's pretty much all he needed to do. He needs to try and get. Oh, but Steffo through the smoke takes down Zesty. That's a second time now. Zesty's been taken down. Retake coming in. SnakeByte, they were going to be on even numbers, but Steffo just able to find something there. Who is the stand-in for Incendiary? Is it Line?
Yes, Line.
Okay, and so like, Ethan taken down. Another nade from XCR brings it back into even numbers, but the problem is Incendiary have been fantastic on their post launch. The positioning has been great for them. Sandy doesn't miss those shots. Line gonna find one as well. XCR no 1 versus 3. Gonna get numbers there. Wins a few shots, but will take him down 12-2. Not the game when SnakeByte needed to try and get themselves into playoff, and the final buy on this arm. It's gonna be a dreadful one.
Yeah, Incendiary Esports, they're like a brand new team. I know that Nano's a new player as well. Line's just I think he's their coach, so he's just standing in for them this game. But yeah, they're looking really impressive now. Also drilling for this playoffs that's looming.
Yeah, they're gonna find 1 kill as XCR gets taken down. Versus 4 weaponry in favour of Incendiary. There's a bit of utility left from SnakeByte, no Molotovs though. Aggressive angle from Deb, starting to pick himself up a little bit. Does get taken down, but the trades for once are working in the favour of SnakeByte. Deb's actually made his way onto 5 kills now. That's not. I thought he had more, but still, that's not great. And 5 kills from your AWPer. At this point, you're just throwing $4,750 in down the drain.
Yeah,
Can't. It's an important buy for the AWP, and they're not able to hit anything. It is a problem. Still, surely XTR, he can pick it up. He's a capable AWP. We've seen it before. But Sand just seems to be outclassing him at every angle.
Oops, I've just alt-tabbed out.
I'll keep going though, but Incendiary Esports, they're making their way up short. The remaining 2 players are Psych and Sand. Justice not even realised what happened. Fantastic flash though, and both the kills go to Justice, not just holding mouse 1, actually controlling his spray, as it goes 12-3.
Yeah, it's not good for SnakeByte, not giving themselves much to work with going to Snake's half, considering they actually won the pistol round as well. Obviously not able to finish up the round after. This pistol round's so important for them. Like, I know I say it a lot, but this pistol round couldn't be any more important for them.
Yeah, I mean, they're readying up straight away as well. It seems like they have an idea of what they want to do, but I'd like them to take a couple, you know, take 10 seconds, take 15 seconds. Just talk through what you want to do. Make sure that you have a full, well, not a foolproof strat. You can never have a foolproof strat, but just go through something. Just make sure you know everyone knows what they're doing, but they just readied up instantly. Maybe they just have a set pistol strat. I've just noticed Steffo nearly has as many assists as he has kills. He has 10 assists.
Oh yeah.
He must be doing so much damage. It's incredible. And now Psych doing the jump spot over. They're very annoying because you can't really hit them in that angle. They're staying apps as well. SnakeByte just going for the fast apps play. The bomb though, it's just at the bottom of Banana. Now they're going to find the first kill. And they just roll back this kind of a VP strat like they did on Cobblestone, where they just run through.
Around the world.
Yeah, around the world. And Steffo, he didn't need to continue to fight there. That's an open B site now. The smoke, that's going to hold anyone off temporarily. SnakeByte still though, not checking the side. It's a bit dangerous. Luckily it is clear for them. Now Incendiary Esports coming from a couple of angles now. Oh, but Sand just jumping around the corner, gets dinked down by Justice, who's going to swing on him, take him down. 3 versus 4 now. SnakeByte may have just secured themselves around. That's going to make it easier for them as XDR and Zesty will finish it off with a couple of kills between them. SnakeByte take a 4th round.
That looks better. Much better from SnakeByte. They need to continue on with this. They need to start rolling. They start picking up some momentum, because they've got they've got the mountain to climb if they want to win this game.
Yeah. Looks like it is going to be a force from Incendiary, at least a half bite for some of the players. But a fantastic nade, a lot of damage being done. Justice going to find 2 kills off the assists of Devon. Or Devsion.
Devan. I don't know. Devan. I think maybe Silent J.
We'll assume it's really annoying when you just put random letters in your name, to be fair. Now it's going to be just running up towards Archway. Doesn't look like it's going to be a B split, just a wrap around towards A. Or it is going to be a B split. Okay, that's not what I expected, and that's a problem as Stepho, he's pushed off B as well. He's going to be rushing to try and get himself back in. The round surely is over for them, pretty much anyway. Justice here with the Galil. Stepho at the bottom of Banana. Devon just trying to stay rapidly. Managed to keep himself alive with the help of Zesty. Everyone's just taking his kills, man. As now, Justice finds another frag. 3 kills for him. Line, the last one alive.
He's running, he wants to save that deagle.
Yeah, that can be helpful going into the next round. There's no point in trying to run in and just keep, or just get yourself killed. You never know what you can do with one deagle.
Yeah, nice, you know, SnakeByte, it's another important round. They did force by Incendiary. I mean, Incendiary, they've got so many rounds to work with now. Like, I don't know that it might work in SnakeByte's favour, because Incendiary might just start making silly mistakes, might start just giving rounds away for no reason, and hopefully SnakeByte capitalise that. And wait, whoa, Devon spammed through the wall.
Where did he spam?
He was just running, shooting through the wall, and he must have just clipped his face through the wall.
That's got to be infuriating, not being able to save that weapon. And now, SnakeByte. Obviously, we'll be going up against Eco of Incendiary, who have invested in a couple of nades this round. Can they get past it? But it's going to be nade on nade. You can see so much damage being done to Devon. He's farming himself some kills this round as Nano. Last one alive. His position is known as Zesty. With this USP over to find him. 4 HP on Nano. He's not able to run away. 6 to 12. The nades working out in favour of SnakeByte. Unfortunately, Incendiary not able to find anything off the nades they used.
First buy comes out now, we get an op on Sand. That's not what you want to go up against, not the way he was performing on the terror side. And they're actually XTR and Zester, they're opting to keep their Mac 10s. I don't know if I agree with that, considering how little rounds they've got to work with.
Yeah, I mean, this is something you do when it was 8-7 at half time, not when it was 12-3. You should just fully invest. You have enough money. Even if you lose this round, you'll be able to get more money into the, get another buyout in the next round. But still, it's about maximising your chances.
His XTR is playing. He's playing T-Stairs as well. He's using his Deagle instead of a Mac 10 for obviously range reason. But you think you'd put XTR in the apartments or somewhere close, at least get him up to a choke point where you can try and catch someone out with that Mac 10.
Yeah, and it looks like SnakeByte maybe just setting into a default, but maybe just switch around some of the positions to the default. Get XDR in a better position now. And I hate when people leave the bomb so exposed like that. When they did it in the pistol round as well, I suppose the strat worked out in their favour. It looks like they are going to commit towards 8. If Focus had gone down there, that would have been the bomb for Incendiary. But luckily, Incendiary don't have the utility to take Banana this round.
Sand op in hand.
Ooh. Is that Shakespeare? Oh, no, Sand's just been kicked. Oh, that's got to be upsetting. Unfortunately, the anti-G failed on him. That's what we like to see in Zesty with the Max 10. That timing could not have been better.
No, that there's a CS god, Gaben maybe, is looking out for SnakeByte. If it couldn't have happened to a better player for SnakeByte either. Sand has been such a nightmare for Incendiary, for SnakeByte. Sorry, the way that
Sand's playing for.
Yeah, so sorry. Sand has been a nightmare for SnakeByte.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, I see what you mean. And the couple Mac 10s is going to be a problem, and Dev, he's going to just claim the AWP of Sand.
So they got an upgrade. So it's been a
very
good round.
Yeah, the economy's good for them as well. Stepho not able to save as well. The pause obviously going to come out as we try and wait for Sand to get back in.
Yeah, the economy's looking good in SnakeByte.
Yeah, they'll be able
worked
to
out.
buy out
After
the
my
next few rounds.
criticism, it worked out. Is they managed to upgrade them Mac 10s, not even spend a penny.
It's something called the caster curse.
Yeah.
You know, so the Mac 10, it's a bit dangerous to do it. And Sans, he's been such a crucial player and he just drops from the server. That's quite infuriating for Sand though as well. The EAC anti-cheat failing from that. Happens a couple of times.
Yeah, not they're not gonna be happy with at EAC for that. To be fair, you don't know what it could be. It could be the player's anti-cheat. It could be maybe he's left face it running, or who knows.
As he says it was a DDoS in chat. I know he's joking, but SnakeByte accessed his computer and just turned it off. Just waiting for SnakeByte to get back. I think one was AFK, but looks like I think that was Justice, but he seems to be back now.
Just waiting for that. I guess they're probably gonna give it a little bit of time to make sure it doesn't kick him again.
Ah, and it will.
Well, it's lucky they held off.
Some sort of issue going on, it seems, with his EAC.
Yeah. I'll put it on the for a sec. So who do we have tomorrow? Is it your team playing?
Yeah, it should be us versus Royalty, I want to say.
Nova 6 versus Royalty, and that's a make or break game again for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, you win by 16-8 or below to get in.
Right, and that you'll take Exactio Game Grabber's spot, will you? Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, and Royalty they'll keep their spot either way because they've got a good round difference.
Yes, yeah, that's what I think. They are guaranteed to be in playoff, so you know, they're having a bit of roster troubles at the moment, I believe, as well. Should be an interesting game though.
Who Royalty are?
Yeah, because they've got a lot of subs in, I believe.
Okay, so it might work in your favour then.
You know, I'm always looking for a good default. Played in UK Open for UK's best default others, to be honest. So.
Right. Well, I mean, I want to cast that game. I do enjoy casting your dream. You know, get your nerves going.
I never get nervous.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't.
We're just waiting for Sam to get back in the server. It seems there's a problem.
Yeah, and then the brackets should be released on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
The final game is tomorrow at 8 PM. So, yeah, so bracket will be about Thursday-ish. Decide who's going. Well, we know who's going to the upper bracket in. I think every division now. I think it's just the lower bracket, and he's finishing off after this game, and then the final game tomorrow.
Yeah, I believe.
Oh, XCR's just been kicked now.
Site's been kicked as well.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Someone called Kuzi, we've got an emergency. Not sure if there's problems with EAC then. Is that you? Is that Kuzi?
That's me, yeah. Alright, one sec. Let's get our trusted advisor.
Well, actually, we haven't been kicked though. We're using anti-cheat.
Yeah, not everyone's been kicked, but
it's a bit risky, isn't it?
Yeah, it could just be some sort of server problem, like not server, some connection problem with individual EAC accounts. I don't know. It's a bit random though.
It's back. Sykes back. Suppose this is the advantage of old school sports. You don't have computers to rely on.
Yeah, I suppose the only worst thing you can happen when you're in a sport is you get your bones broken. So you know.
Yeah.
Oh, XCR's been kicked again.
Dear.
Let's get. Site's just been kicked again as well.
Have you are you able to give Kuzzy a shout?
Yeah.
I'll pop the match ticker on and I'll put some music on while we just try and figure out what's happening. Don't know if EAC are having problems, but a lot of the players are getting the boot for it, so we'll just give us a minute. We are back.
Yeah, just waiting for the team to start on pause now. Alright, there we go. Match has been on pause by an admin. There was some issues with the anti-cheat. Has been resolved now though. Just waiting for all the teams to get their buys out this round. See what's going to happen. Incendiary Esports not going to be able to buy, unfortunately for them. A smoke and a flash onto Nano. The rest of the team just going to buy up some upgraded pistols. SnakeByte though. Let's try and get an 8th round. Try and close the gap. Getting smaller and smaller. Plenty of utility available for them this round. Sand over towards B now. Try to spam his P250.
Did Nano save that M4 or did he buy that?
Yes, he did. Yes, someone saved last round, so I imagine it was him.
Right, okay.
And now Flash 4-9.
Pretty default setup still from Incendiary there. Taking their time. They're not overextending anywhere.
You mean SnakeByte?
Yeah, no Incendiary. They're playing a 3-2 default setup.
Oh, okay. I wasn't because you said they were taking it slow, so I thought you. Oh no, I've just got easy anti-cheat. Okay, they're right. But now 5 versus 5. I know he's gonna find the first kill. Line gonna find a second as well. They're somehow staying alive on the site here. Line nearly finds another one, but no, unfortunately nothing. But still, the favour is for Incendiary in terms of men and the health. It's not great for him as Justice goes down here. That's an important kill for him. XTR going to peek out. He's going to find one. But now, 1 versus 1. One shot from that Deagle will take down Justice. Whereas Justice, he's going to have to hit Zephyr at least 3 shots from that AK. But obviously, if its firing rate is fantastic. The AWP now picked up. Does he know the HP?
Oh no, he's done the scope to fake it out and he's sticking it. Justice not even
This is
thought
gonna
about
work.
looking.
And he wins the round. That's a massive problem for Justice and SnakeByte. Now Stefo gonna take him down the end as well, and that's got to be frustrating.
Oh, that's a disaster. Now they've got plenty of money though, so they're gonna be able to buy up, but they are 2 rounds off match point.
That is devastating for SnakeByte. It seemed like they had the momentum. It should have been an easy round for them. Sand, he's going to find the first kill as well. No trade in sight for the T side.
Yeah, Sand's just, that's it, he's waking up again, he's coming alive this second half. He's got his AWP in hand, the trusty AWP. And he's coming back to A site, he's giving an advantage to their team. It's probably the right move as well, as the bomb is making its way towards the A site.
Yep, we'll go against a hefty defense from the CT side. Our favourite AWPer is Stefo, is their Stefo. Hoping that maybe he can try and find another frag in this round. That's what he's hoping. XTR though, he counter it. The problem is, SnakeByte trade out, it will still be at a disadvantage. And this is going to be what an easy kill for Sand. There's not a single flash there, and they're just going to run straight into him. This just seems so uncoordinated from the SnakeByte side as Lion. He finds focus as well. 2 versus 5. They make their way back towards the B site. But Sand and Lion have done enough, surely. Rotate coming in from Psyche. Did go towards the A site. Flash, that was a bit early. Oh, the site gonna swing out, takes down Dev. Leaves Justice 1 versus 5 now. Finds Stefo. Guess that's a little bit of damage, but not enough, and the swing comes out. 14-7 match point. So close.
Yeah, I mean the money's still strong, but they just don't have rounds to play with. They really can't afford any mistakes now. Like, XTR's back in the AWP. They got AKs. Well, it's the dual AWP set up in Incendiary, and they're gonna use it. Stefo going for a peek.
Yep, nade into mid does a little bit of damage to these players. Fair bit between the 2 players. Trying to find a frag towards Banana. He is towards the A site, so it'll be something for Stefo there with the AWP now. As Lion finds the first kill, but there we go. SnakeByte able to trade. 4 versus 4 though. Steph gets taken down. I didn't even notice him getting taken down. Oh, I did, sorry, because I just said he trade. Too late, too late, too late.
The bomb is going towards B, and we know who's there. It's Sanji later. It's
Yeah.
the name of his op. Sorry, I just thought.
Oh,
I'd just
okay.
throw that in there.
You should still be disappointed in yourself for that.
Yeah, I feel dead inside.
No. That's not just from this game though. It's been like that for about 20 years.
Yeah, 25 years actually. Sand is the only one on the B site though. So if they do commit, well, they're not going to commit though. The bomb is making its way towards mid.
Yeah, just gonna leave Zesty there.
There's not much time. It's only 40 seconds on the clock. If he's going to start lurking, the other players need to start doing something quickly. Nano got an interesting bullpup propped on top of the bicycle.
Yep, and he's got that AUG as well, which is dead accurate, especially on that first shot. That Molotov as well, that's going to delay them, and it may force them round to long as well. 20 seconds left, they may have wasted a little bit too much time here. The rotate coming in. Can Zesty find anything on this lurk? And
they're
going to wrap B. This is a massive error from them as Psych. He's just able to find them. There was only 10 seconds left. They couldn't lose anyone. The bomb will not be able to be planted. It will be another round from Incendiary Esports.
I mean, what is the time on that? Like from, I'm just running it now. It's a 13 seconds. They would have had, I mean, it would have been on the wire. They had to knife out, run it the whole way, and then start planting immediately. But Psych was waiting for them in that tunnel area, and it's just disaster. I don't know why they didn't just wrap.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do a B wrap instead of an A long wrap, let's remind everyone, they got into mid with 40 seconds left on the clock and didn't start running until there was about 23 seconds. Now that
Takes
is just
13 seconds from the arch to get there, so
yeah.
leave them
And
much
now
time to work
Sand,
with.
he finds the first kill as well. Some aggression from the CT side that may give them their due dividends as 9 takes down Zesty as well. 3 versus 5. Flash going into mid. XTR not able to find anything. Sand, he's been an absolute beast here. He's certainly been my MVP of the game. I want that to be a thing now. Well, there's a graphic at the end of the game which says Dreams MVP.
Player cards.
And 10 banter from me. 10 banter, 100 banter from me. I'll give you about a 92.
No, you're in the minus after that. Nano aggressing out in the window, catch him off with that AUG.
Sam managed to get the final kill, but it will be the Juicy of Line to finish it 16-7, knocking SnakeByte out and RDYUP. GG Season 1. They will not make it to playoffs, but playoffs has been set for Division 1, 2, and 3. And 4, I should say. Division 3 is yet to be set. That will be our final game tomorrow. Thank you all for joining us for the couple of games tonight, or joining Anto for the first game, and me and Anto for the second. Make sure to follow RDYUP on Twitter, RDYUPGG. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at RoyRogue. What's your Twitter, Anto?
It's at Anto Houghton, but you don't need to follow me. There's nothing exciting there. What you should do is you should follow our YouTube, which will obviously be a link in our Twitch page, and follow us on Twitch as well, so you get notified when games are being streamed. And you know, we stream quite frequently, near enough every day. So yeah, get involved.
Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you again tomorrow.